the clinic is established, it provides students with the opportunity to come down to Guatemala to see patients and see things that they would not necessarily see back at home. It also helps instill in them the desire to serve, and that honestly is what we're all about. As physicians, we are driven by the desire to care for others. And the clinic established here in Guatemala is beginning and has developed the opportunity to do that on an ongoing basis through the clinic and then through the outreach on a come and go basis. So the fact that the clinic is here provides students and physicians the opportunity to get out of their comfort zone, and with that, the students, as we teach them, people are more important than things. This is the opportunity to do that.
So I really wanted to go on an international rotation during my 4th year, and I wanted it to be somewhere that spoke Spanish because I did study Spanish in college. And I found out that there was a clinic already established. It would be pretty easy to, set up and everything. It was a lot less expensive than a lot of the other international rotations are around the world. And I knew DOCARE in my school. I had been a part of DOCARE, so I was familiar with the organization. I knew that my school always came down to Guatemala in this area every year for a mission trip. And I had friends who had actually gone in the past, and they said this, area was great. So it sounded like a win-win for me. So, I signed up pretty quickly as soon as I figured out that it existed. And then once I got here, I really didn't know what to expect coming. I read a lot about Guatemala and the area and things, but you can't really ever know until you get here. And stepping off the plane and then coming into Antigua and then into San Andres Ixtapa, it's a completely different world than what I'm used to back in Ohio in the United States. Here we really just do have our stethoscopes, our hands, our eyes, a flashlight, some tongue depressors. We have a little bit more when it comes to if we need to do like a procedure, but when it comes to just doing an exam, we don't really have that many options. We have an otoscope, we can look in the ears and things, but it really does come down to your physical exam skills and your history taking skills. I think history more than anything. I know back in the States it's also really important to take a really good history, but I feel like here it's even more so because you don't have the opportunity to, well, if I miss something, we're going to get the scan and we'll be able to see, or, we'll get a chest x-ray. It's really, you're it. So, I really had to, over the past 4 weeks, really work on my, auscultation and, listening to the lungs. It's not just a quick, move every second or two. You really have to listen because if you're going to make a diagnosis of pneumonia or something, it's based off of that. And then just other things, learning better questions to ask because you can't do the labs, so you kind of learn more symptoms that could point in the direction that the lab might have been able to tell you, and really just kind of basic medicine like they used to practice. It's just really hard when you're used to being able to order everything, but I think it's been great, and I think when I go back I'm going to be better off because of it.
According to what I understand from the deans of our colleges, almost every student, when they come in, they want to know, does the college offer any international opportunity? And DOCARE is happy to provide that kind of opportunity for students. They get not only a chance to deal with people who speak, maybe no English at all, most likely no English, but still communicate with them.
Improving health and well-being is all about continuity care. One of the most exciting aspects of being out here is really the multidisciplinary care. It's what's happening in the U.S. and it's what should happen in the U.S. and what should happen here. The best patient care occurs when all specialists and all team members basically place the patient at the center and then share in their expertise and really care for the patient and communicate. This happens all in one location when we're here. And the med students all participate in that. It's great patient care. It's really what should happen.
I definitely suggest doing this rotation here at the DOCARE Clinic. It's just been a great experience. The people are all amazing. The town's amazing. Everyone's so friendly. The people here really appreciate any help you give them, and it can be frustrating when you don't feel like you're helping as much as you want to because they just don't have the money to afford to go and get all these tests and things done. But you realize that they're actually more appreciative of the little thing that you did than the people we're used to taking care of are when you cure them. So it's been really amazing to see how appreciative everybody is, and I've learned a lot, and if you want to practice Spanish, it's a really great way to do that. Spanish here is very clear and easy to understand, so that helps. Yeah, I would definitely say do it and just come with an open mind and wanting to learn, and I think it's been really good for me to get kind of a dose of reality and realize that the whole world's not like what I'm used to back in the United States.
Students are the future of the profession, and I know we say that all the time, but exposing them to this type of environment, this type of experience, I think goes a long way into the physicians they'll become years from now. And experiencing something like this early in your career will oftentimes lead to a career that has this as part of their life service.